Okay, hello YouTube. This is my simple basics on water kefir. So here, got a little bit of water on the floor. That's alright. See if I pull a few of these out and see it. Here are some pretty large grains. I started with these a couple months ago. I like the milk, okay, probiotics. The Bulgarian yogurt is my personal favorite. But my girlfriend decided she don't want to do milk because it sounded gross or maybe make you sick. Well, it's not gross, nor does it make you sick. And the funny thing is that after you mix it together, it's really no longer milk. It changes it. So here I have just the basic water kefir, and I had it in here, so I might as well put it back in. This is what I got. I just did 2 days ago. It's not really changed much yet. It's got some bubbles in there coming up, nothing major yet. And I had put some dried fruit in there for flavoring. So I also did a couple more for different kinds of fruit to see what the flavoring is going to be in that. Now, mind you, I started with a small amount I bought here in Mexico. And the guy actually gave it to me in a cup almost the size of this, a plastic cup from here down, completely full for 50 pesos, which is now $2.50. I wasn't sure if it was going right after a month, so a month later I bought another one to go with it. Because I know they grow, everybody talks about it on the internet. Grow your kefir, and it should be growing. Well, that's not my problem. My problem is I can't get stuff to stop growing, literally. So after just the 2 cups, and now 2 months later, I have this. Now I'm sure you could probably see in the camera, this from here all the way down is totally, completely full of kefir. And the grains were small. They're getting huge, they're getting fat. I actually have the bottom of a pitcher, this much right here, in 2 more pitchers over here, making 2 different kinds. So, what do I do with it all? I mean, for God's sakes, this stuff's going to keep growing, and I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I plan on going to 5-gallon buckets, once I get a good recipe going. So if you got a good recipe for some really tasty water kefir, let me know. Also, if you know how to, dry these? I forget what he said. You store them for a long time. You dry them a certain way or something like that. Dehydrate them, I think they said to do. If you know how to do that, let me know. I mean, because, yeah, just too much in. I got a bunch right here, some really large ones right here in this section. Over here, there's some smaller ones, and there's a whole bunch of large ones floating, float up and down, up and down. I don't know what to do with them. I got a monstrous nightmare here of kefir, and I don't know what to do with it. What I do also do is, after doing a coffee enema, which I'm going to be doing here in about 20 minutes, when I finish with the coffee, I fill it up with this. Now, this is my concentrate bottle. I'm doing nothing with these guys in here but keeping them alive and breeding them, I guess, because they just keep getting bigger and bigger. So when the time goes by in this, it's getting really concentrated, or whatever it's doing. Don't know, don't care. But I know it's still probiotics, and they're still alive, and the bubbles are coming up and down. So they're not dead. So what I do is I take that water here, and I will put in the bag. And then I will finish my enema with the water kefir to put all that good bacteria back. After I've been doing this for a long time, I've also been using the yogurt. My girlfriend put it away, thanks to her. So I'm in Mexico, so it's in Spanish. So I use the yogurt and I'll mix the milk, Bulgarian yogurt in with it. Since then, I have no smelly gas. My stool when I go to the bathroom has no smell at all, which is pleasant for everybody in the house, and should be pleasant for everybody who does it. Now, what it does, it kills the bad bacteria, and when it's doing so, as I told my nephew, it smelled like death, literal death. To the point I almost went to the hospital telling him I think that I was dying and rotting inside. I thought the Bulgarian yogurt and stuff was making me so sick, and it wasn't. In reality, it was killing the bad bacteria, and I kept going and going and going with it. So after a week, I've been perfectly fine, and so I continue to do this on a basis to help me out. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of this visceral fat, and I have had good success so far. I still have to lose a lot more, and it's a very, very long process, very hard. I'm skinny everywhere, my legs, everything, except I have what they call a beer gut. Except the fact is I don't drink beer. Okay, so the problem is to get rid of this, and that's the goal. So to all you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe and pass my video on, and come back for the next one.